Hi everyone, welcome back to channel, another episode of Books and Drinks. A really close friend of mine suggested a nice book for me. Today we are going to review it. The book we are going to review is Before the Coffee Gets Cold, and as a drink we have an iced tea. This novel is wonderfully simple and clean. It's too easy to read. I finished the book in 1.5 days. If you are traveling and need something light and engaging, this is a perfect book for you. It is straightforward and easy. Originally, it is written in Japanese, but I read the translated version in English. Before starting the book, I checked the summary of it and I saw time travel. And I told myself I have to read it because I love books which includes time traveling. I took some notes for you guys. If you don't mind, while talking, I'm gonna check my notes. The book starts with a nice question. It says, if you could go back, who would you wanna meet? Immediately I started thinking, if I could go back in time, who would I wanna meet? The answer was Princess Diana. Of course, it was before knowing the rules. In the book, there are too many rules you have to follow if you wanna time travel. Sometimes you think, do I really want to time travel and follow the rules? Screw it, but at the same time, you're like, I kind of want to try and see what is going to happen. Setting up on a cafe and a family runs the cafe. Book has 4 sections: the lovers, husband and wife, the sisters, and also mother and child. The only thing I didn't like about this book is only women are time traveling. It's not that because there is a rule, but writer wrote it like that. I forgot to mention this was a play played in a theater before. Writer went to see it, liked it a lot, and asked for the permission to turn into book. Coffee is well known because of the article. Somebody wrote an article in the magazine about the coffee. People who read the article visiting the coffee to time travel. First and biggest rule is you can't change the past. Because if you change the past, you will change the present. Rule number 2. You can only visit the people who already have been in the coffee. There are too many rules at the coffee. Rule number 3 is there is only one seat allows you to time travel. Time in the past starts from the moment they poured your coffee. You have to drink all the coffee, but you must drink it before it gets cold. There's a lady who sits at that specific chair. That lady is a ghost. If you don't finish your coffee before it gets cold, then you are becoming that lady. Basically, you are becoming a ghost. By the way, you can't just go there and bother the ghost lady and say, get up, I'm gonna sit down. You have to wait until she gets up from that chair. The book has a nice and easy flow which leads you to finish the book quickly without taking any breath. There is another rule. The woman at that chair can't refuse the coffee they are offering. For example, when the waitress says, can I refill? Do you want another coffee? She says, yes to that. That's how you are leading her to the bathroom. There is an alarm sound warns you about the coffee. If your coffee is about to get cold, then you are hearing the sound and you are like, I have to finish it and go back to the present. You can also visit the future, but since future is unknown, you don't know if that person you are going to visit will come to the coffee or not. That's why it's not too smart to visit the future. Even if you time travel to past or the future, you can't change anything. This shows the person that you need to focus on present. You need to live your life fully without thinking about the past or the future, which is a great lesson for us because time is passing by too quickly that we can't follow and catch up with it. This creates anxiety on us. And when we read books like this, it reminds us something. We need to be in the moment and we need to focus on now. If you already read Matt Haig's Midnight Library and liked the book, I definitely suggest you to read this one, Before the Coffee Gets Cold. They both give the same vision to you and they both are giving the same lessons actually. We can categorize this book as Japanese healing fiction. The title is Before the Coffee Gets Cold. This is a metaphor for showing us how little time we have in our lives. That is why we need to live it fully. Time waits for no one. We have a little time. That's why we need to say whatever we want to say. We need to see our friends more. We need to visit our parents more. People who visited the cafe went there with a heavy regrets. But as an outcome, they were hopeful, they were better because they said whatever they want to say to that person. Of course, they couldn't change the past. Some people still died, some still had diseases, but at least they weren't regretful anymore. It's a healing fiction. It shows us small yet profound moments. Unlike other self-help books, it doesn't preach you, doesn't give you motivational speeches, but throughout the story, we are learning some stuff and we are leading the way. Step up if you want to get out of reading slump. Choose this book. It's too short, it's simple, it's nice, it's healing you, it's giving you life lessons. I don't want to give summary of the book or too much spoilers about the book because it's really short. You really need to read it as if you are reading a summary anyway. It's 212 pages. Thank you for watching the video until the very end. If you want me to review the book you choose, please comment down below. Thank you and see you next week.